What's up, you guys? It's your boy R to the OB, and I'm just here to just to check in, man. See, I tried to do one of these videos before everything started happening in the world, and it was so boring, so sad, and I was just kind of annoyed listening to myself. So I don't really know how to talk to you right now. You know, like charisma. How does one like have charisma? Like, what does that mean, you know? Like, how do I deliver this to you charismatically? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I deliver this to you in a way that you're like, you know what? I want to listen to this, you know? I don't know. Maybe I feel like it's something you just have, but I feel like everything should be like learnable, you know? Like, I should be able to like learn how to be more charismatic. I feel like everyone should have like a limit, a potential, a cap potential. I don't know, not the point. The world's crazy. Everyone's in quarantine or shelter in place or lockdown, whatever you want to call it. We're all supposed to be staying at home. Yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling a weird way about it, man. First off, like, I've been eating so much. I feel like I've eaten more in the last week than I ate in like a month. I eat like toast every night. I don't cook for real. My sleep schedule's fucked. It's 4:23. Just got done playing God with Henley and Danny. No W's. I don't know, man. It's just super unfortunate. Like, so much is happening in the world. And outside of just the health crisis of a pandemic, it's already impacting the lives of people in so many other different ways. The scariest part about it is just kind of the lack of finish line. Like, I feel like if we had an idea when this would be over, if we could properly predict it, you could prepare for it, you can mentally and emotionally prepare for it, you could actually make plans for your future and shit. But we don't have that. It's every other day I keep getting different projections and expectations and shit, and that's scary, bro. That's scary because, you know, I don't know, I'm not even a planner, but I understand the value of planning, and so to be unable to really look that far ahead because you don't know what's going to happen with so many different things, it's honestly like a scary concept and idea. Personally, I've been struggling to adapt just because I'm not a homebody. So I hate being at home. So that's been kind of miserable for me. But people have like loved ones and significant others they can't see. That shit's sad. You know, people are losing their jobs, even if like it's temporary. For some people, they don't know how temporary. We don't know the finish line. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I've been in this weird space with myself, feeling real cloudy. I've been feeling like a lot of shit has been like, a lot of time I've just been feeling like shit's pointless. I feel like the lack of productivity has had me feeling like kind of worthless and just like bad. And like the fact that I was like out of a job before this, like some people were like, oh, well, you know, everyone's going through this not having a job thing. Well, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to approach trying to fix that now when things are like worse than before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. That's the best way to describe it. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I hope you and your family and your friends and everybody is okay. Make sure you're checking in on people, even if it's via video call or phone call, any type of thing you can, you know what I mean? Stay connected. We have technology. Use it to your advantage. I don't even know what the point of the video is. I'm telling you how I feel. Everyone has been talking to me about this time, and they know that I'm not a homebody, so they're just like, yo, you know, get in your bag, you know what I mean? It's time for the videos to go up. It's time for the music to go up. It's time to do everything. And yeah, I just haven't been able to muster up that drive. I haven't been able to muster up the inspiration. I've watched way too much One Piece for my own good in such a short amount of time. My sleep's all messed up. I'm eating too much. But I haven't been able to figure out what to do with the videos. I haven't been able to figure out what kind of music I want to make, even though I was starting to find it before all this happened. And it's crazy because I feel like even though I didn't have my shit together in any capacity, the gears were starting to turn, you know what I'm saying? I started to plan things that I needed to plan. I started to look ahead towards my future in a more positive light. I was doing things and making moves, even small ones, like just mentally in my head, you know, starting to get out of my own way. I don't even know where to start anymore. Like, I don't know what to do. And I felt even worse because it's like, yo, you gonna be in the house all day, you got nothing but time. You better start churning out that content, woo woo. And I was like, yeah, I should. And I just haven't. And I have friends who's like, oh yeah, I've been, you know, stepping up this thing, and I've been doing this thing, and I've been doing that, and woo woo, all this other stuff. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, that's what's up. Like, you know, like, it's all love. I love it when my people out here thriving and making shit, being great. But then, like, they're like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, I don't know. And they're like, well, do something. And it's like, I just, nothing comes to mind. Nothing, there's no drive. Like I said, it's just this weird, cloudy, and this weird, empty feeling every day. You know what I mean? Waking up knowing that you, like, are almost powerless to make any changes. You know what I mean? Like, this is out of all of our hands. What can we do other than adapt to it? We all process shit differently, so I'm not trying to, like, be dramatic or anything, but it's just like, it's really weird to not be in control. Like, to not be able to maneuver around an issue when you're, like, kind of just stuck to deal with it. Mentally been unable to really muster up the energy to do anything productive. And I felt really bad about it. I felt like it's like a bomb, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until today that something finally hit me. It connected to me. It resonated with me. This designer, Chicago co-designer, Joe Freshgood, he basically is doing like this community goods thing. Basically, like, to come together with a bunch of different brands and, like, create items that will both provide something for the people who consume those things, but also give back to different charities and foundations and shit. Super cool, you know? Everyone finding ways to adapt their process to the situation to help others in any way possible is a beautiful thing. I've been seeing people, you know, offering money and shit like that, and it's great. But in this whole post he was writing, he basically was like, he's like, I'm not gonna front, I've been a little lost on the creative side after spending weeks inside the house trying to force it. I finally just let things come to me. It's a challenging time to create during these times, which is okay. Don't let people tell you this is the best time to create. Everybody processes life differently. Yeah, like, that shit, like, hit me like a stack of bricks. Like, that, like, just reading that, like, a whole weight just off my shoulders, you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, because I was sat there for all these days really just, like, beating myself up because I'm like, man, like, you're wasting your time. Like, you need to do something. And then part of my brain's like, what are you gonna do? What's the point? Ooh, all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? And so I've just been kind of like trying to figure out what the fuck I need to do and being unable to figure anything out. And then I've been feeling bad about it and beating myself up for not being able to figure it out. And then that just causes a bunch more negative self-think, which isn't productive and only inhibits me and causes me to doubt myself on a way even grander scale. And I'm just like, man, like, just like, you're trash, bro. Like, why is this your dream? Why have you been wanting this since you were a kid? And why are you even still trying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, all these different things. Like, all these people who believe in me, no one's like telling me that shit to like hate on me. They're telling me this because they believe in me. They want to encourage me. But it's like, you know, like, it's okay that I'm not just becoming a machine. I'm not trying to force it, you know? It's okay that it's not like, oh, you're inside, lightning strikes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for you to sit and process and to absorb it, to feel the bad things, but also appreciate the good. And I don't know, it's wild that it just took like reading an Instagram post or I don't even think it's reading the post. I think it's just like getting the right words from somebody else going through it. Like this whole thing, everything I make, I'm always like on the fence about it. I always hate it, even though I like to do it. Cause I'm like, this isn't entertaining. I always want to be the fun entertainer person, but I do think there's value in it, because I just know a lot of times I feel the most relieved when I know that I'm not alone in some of my feelings. You know what I mean? Good and bad, to know that other people are experiencing the same things I am is like relieving. It makes me feel like I'm not alone. I was watching One Piece, yo, and they were like kids, and the one kid was being a bully to the other kid, and he's like, yo, why are you still trying to hang out with me? I've been giving you hell, this is horrible. And the kid said, getting beat up hurts, but being alone hurts more. And like, I was like, yo, what the fuck is, first off, this show, man, every other episode. Anyways, but like, yeah, you know, so I don't know, that moment, reading that, and especially from someone who's like successful in their craft or whatever, reading that just kind of really relieved a lot of pressure that I've been putting on myself, and just kind of helped me relax a little bit. Cause I'm just like, yo, like, everybody, some people are being productive with their time, some people are making the most of it, and maybe that's how they cope, or maybe that's how they've processed it. Maybe this has been a shot in the arm for them, but that's not how it is for everybody. Somebody else out there who is actually making a living off this was stuck for some weeks before something came to them. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do moving forward, just in general, because I felt lost on this platform for a long time now, probably like 3 or 4 years. But I feel less bad about it right now, especially with everything going on in the world. I was texting my friend the other day, and we were just talking about random shit, and she had said something along the lines of we have to make sure we're being nice to ourselves. And I just know in general I'm not great at that at all, really. Yeah, that's just kind of how I've been. I spend a lot of time in my thoughts, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like to be out in the world and shit. And I don't know, I guess I've just come to realize that I need to not be so brutal to myself, especially if I'm going to be spending this time with myself, to take it easy and to not beat myself up for taking the time that I need. So, I mean, I don't know what any of you all are doing, whatever you're going through, but I just want you to know that you're not alone, and that any type of way you're feeling about yourself, it doesn't define you. You aren't your thoughts. You're bigger than that. You're better than that. And how you're processing what's happening right now, again, doesn't define you. You aren't this situation, and you're not the only one going through this situation. So for this quarantine check-in, your boy isn't doing great, but your boy's had a moment of clarity, and I hope that it leads me to handling this time at home a little better than I have so far. But that's it. I'm about to eat this toast. This one's butter. It's smashing. This one's like the strawberry, you feel me? The strawberry's fire. Yeah, man. You got my number. Use it. Hit my comments. I hope you're gonna be great. Thank you for watching this. Goodbye.